you and me both. I really can't wait. I love the idea of a choir for change, going beyond the point of cause. I'm here for it. And thank you for your work.
Rising.
We rising together.
Rise.
And also as the youth of South Africa. Now, speaking of, let me tell you about Absa, who cares about the stories of our young professionals, our dream chasers, in fact. Now, we caught up with Lesedi Mutsamera, Absa's regional executive of private wealth banking in KZN, who shared exciting insights on how Absa is empowering young people to turn their aspirations into reality.
Absa Young Professionals is part of the private wealth banking offering. What it does is that it appeals to the young professional. They have access to a private banker, which is your relationship manager. You have access to a financial advisor. And essentially, you have access to all of the benefits that you would get as a normal private banking client, but as a young professional at a discounted price. The reason we actually do this is because we want young professionals to have access to a relationship manager that will hold their hand and walk the journey with them, as well as a financial advisor that will really help set them up in terms of what it is that they need to start doing when they start working. Absa's Your Story Matters is not just a payoff line. It's actually our brand promise, where we recognize that each and every single client has a story to tell, and each story is unique. We are now onboarding final year students into the young professional client value proposition. This will sort of help them as they move from student to working professional. They start reaping those benefits very early, and as a result of that, they are able to make healthier financial choices. As you have somebody that actually holds your hand, your relationship manager that is there for you, that particular individual will walk the journey with you. They understand your story. They understand where it is you come from and where it is that you are going. The webinar that we hosted for the young professionals was really a platform that we wanted to create for the final year students in particular. It's that time of the year, they're very nervous going into exam time, but also nervous about what is going to happen to me next year. So we really wanted to create a platform where we were able to table some of the initiatives that we have running. We were able to really go through what it means to be a young professional client. We also looked at some of the early investment decisions that would be beneficial to you once you actually start working. You can start saving from as little as 100 Rand and what that actually means. We taught them about the effects of compound interest. The earlier you invest, the better. But we also have a motivational platform where we invite guest speakers. In the webinar that we hosted most recently, we had Africa's first dredge master, Londi Ngobo, who was also there to really just provide some motivation to everybody that was actually on the webinar on how possible your story is and what are some of the possibilities. I think when you think about maritime, it's not necessarily a career that is top of mind, like being a doctor or lawyer, etc. But what Londi showed us is that you can be anything that you want to be. And she is Africa's first dredge master, and it really just provided such a beautiful motivational platform as well. I think everybody left that webinar feeling very warm and fuzzy. How you actually get involved with Absa Private Wealth Banking is you can make contact with us through our Private Assist team. This is a team of specialists that is dedicated to private bank. Then they will make contact with a private banker on your behalf, and that banker will then come out and see you, and you can then start your beautiful journey with Absa Private Wealth Banking. From a cost perspective, if you are a final year student, we do not charge you anything within the first 12 months that you are with us, because we understand that you're still a student, you haven't transitioned to a working professional as yet. And as a working professional, we then charge you only 50% of a normal private banking client. We would like to invite you to Absa so that we can write your story with you.
Oh, right. The most spectacular story ever written. So much hope, so much promise. Now find the right partner to have in your corner, and so many options with Absa, where your story really does matter.
It does. We've seen it over and over again. Now, young professionals, if I'm talking to you, please head over to absa.co.za to find out how you can benefit.